Well, hello. My name is Annika Mai, and welcome to Grandparent Alien Nation. I hope you see what I did there. This channel is going to be all about this. I don't want to say phenomenon. It's more like a trend of what is happening to a lot of grandparents here in the U.S. It's happening in Australia, and it's probably happening in the U.K. So it's almost a global epidemic. What is going on. So the reason why I wanted to start talking about this is because I wasn't aware of this trend to alienate your parents, for adult children to alienate their parents. And I'm not going to go into the reasons why or anything right now, but I just wanted to introduce myself, introduce my channel, and tell you what my mission is for this. My whole point of doing this is not to come on here and complain about my child, because what she is doing is hurting me immensely. And, not only do I not have contact with my daughter, I don't have contact with my grandson or my son-in-law, whom I all love dearly. I mean, I am in love with my family, and I have no access to them. So, but I don't want to make the channel all about that and my pain, but I want to bring to light what is happening with grandparents across the world, because it's a silent suffering that we all experience. There's a lot of shame in it. We don't want to admit that our children are doing this to us. And there's really not a lot of resources because I've been alienated for over 1.5 years now, and it is painful. It is similar to the death of a family member, but they're still alive. So that's really what a lot of people have explained, what it feels like, what the experience feels like. And again, the purpose of my channel is to bring to light this trend, phenomenon, whatever you want to call it, but also talk about, expose what it is, and hopefully come up with some solutions. And my channel is particularly, I'm not going to edit any of this, because I want to do a lot of videos and I don't want to spend a lot of time editing, because I feel like the information is important to put out there. And a lot of it's particularly happening to grandparents. This particular pain is happening to grandparents because our children are adults. They can live their life however they see fit. If they don't want to talk to us for a while, so be it. But what they're doing is they're preventing their children from having a relationship with their grandparents. And that grandparent-grandchild relationship is extremely important to their development for many, many reasons. And I also have to put out there that I am not an expert. I'm not a doctor or a therapist. I'm not in the legal industry, so I can't speak to that. I can only share with you the information that I have learned. And when this happened to me, people told me, oh, you just have to move on. And I'm like, I'm not moving on. I am a person in everything in my life that I have to move forward and come up with a solution, whether it's a solution like a reconciliation or, something that's going to make me feel whole again. And I don't feel whole. And I know that a lot of you are in the same boat as I am. I belong to a few, 2 or 3 Grandparent Alien Nation Facebook groups, like a couple of Facebook groups. And then I also signed up with a service. It's called the Reconnection Club. And the psychotherapist in charge there is a kind and loving woman. And her name is Tina. And I think you would enjoy it. So if you look up the Reconnection Club online, she has a website. You can join her village there. But in the Facebook groups that I belong to, it's the commonality is just incredible. Everybody is experiencing the same pain, the same loss, the same grieving, and a lot of them have no idea why they're being alienated. Now, there is a thing, and I have to put it out there, that it is a primarily female millennial mental health crisis. I'm just going to say that because I have eyes and I can read, and I see everybody has the same problem. It's either with the daughter or the daughter-in-law, and that is blocking the relationship with, with the family, and in particular with the children. And so everybody experiences the same kinds of things. So I wanted to start this channel to talk about this, and I have a whole content plan for what I want to talk about, what I want to do with my channel. So hopefully if you subscribe to the channel so that you can get notifications when we upload new videos and new content. I'm going to be talking about understanding grandparent alienation, and again, put the spotlight on what is happening, because it's a hidden kind of pain that people don't really want to talk about. And even when they do talk about it, people kind of get like numb to it. Like your friends and family, they're like, no, you know what, just move on already. And how can you move on when you're feeling like the death of a child or a death of a grandchild that's still alive? Like, think about that for a minute. So understanding grandparent alienation, expert insights and advice. I plan to have interviews with experts and some therapists, psychotherapists, professionals, maybe some legal people. I have clients that are in the legal industry, and so we're going to do that. We're going to have stories from grandparents and have them share their experiences, because other than what they post online, and like I said, a lot of them have told me their friends are just tired of hearing about it already, which is extremely sad. But I would like to interview them so that they have a chance to tell their story and express their pain and longing for their grandkids. So we're going to be doing that. I'm really looking forward to the grandparents, and I hope that they are willing to come onto my channel and chat with me about that. And then advocacy, this word I always have a hard time, advocacy and legal reform. So this is like one of my, it's become a passion project of mine. I'm in the state of Nevada, and grandparents pretty much don't have any rights unless if you don't have access to your grandchild because either the father or the mother was your child and they passed away, and the surviving spouse is blocking you from seeing your grandchild. So you have rights there to petition for visitation. And that is really, I think, all we're looking for is our children can, they can stay away if they want to, but the children are innocent in this argument or fight or whatever you want to call it. They're innocent, and they shouldn't be harmed because the parents don't know how to have a productive conversation. And I'm not pointing the blame on the children, the adult children, because sometimes it is the grandparent that is toxic, or maybe they're an alcoholic and abusive. In those kind of cases, it's definitely understandable. But the kinds of cases that I'm talking about is where it is baseless. The blocking of the child is baseless. Okay, you have no excuses. That's the case in my case, right? So I'm gonna have grandparents on my channel, advocacy and legal reform. Yes, so let's go back to the advocacy. What I really would like to do, like I said, in Nevada, we're limited. They say you have grandparents' rights, but that's only if in those cases it's extreme. You feel like, the parents, your daughter or husband and her husband or whatever are like doing some criminal activity, or they are drug users, or they're alcoholics, and you feel like the child is in danger. Then you can go to the court and ask for, custody or visitation or something, so that the child has some respite from the chaos that is his life. So those kind of things are allowed in Nevada, and I think a lot of states are very similar, but I don't think that our government, at least on the state level, because this is a state thing, I don't think they can do it nationally. So you'd have to go state by state, and I'm hoping to what I learned, share with you so that you can go to your state and advocate for that. It's going to take a lot of lobbying and working with legislatures and, building your case, etc. So I've already done a lot of research when it comes to that. But I would like to change some of the laws and make it so that if the adult child has no reason, no legal or safety reason why you can't see your grandkids, I should be able to have my grandson over a couple of times a month, or at least once a month, you know, for a weekend. I should be able to do that. There's no harm in that. So there's the legal and advocacy aspect of it, resources and support. When I first experienced this, I didn't know what to do. So first thing I do is go online and I Google it, and I didn't even know what it was called, Grandparent Alienation. So I want to offer some resources and support, and you know, like I still do a lot of research when it comes to that. And then a call to action, making a difference, encourage community engagement and shared efforts to spread awareness. I have a plan that I want to make an awareness day, so just stay tuned for that, because if you've just met me, I always get what I want. Content plan. Oh, it's my growth strategy. Yeah, I'm reading all my notes. Collaboration. I plan to collaborate to mental health professionals, lawyers, advocacy groups, because this is not just about me. It's not my opinion, and it's not just by me Googling stuff. I want to make a difference. I'd like to make a difference in your life. I want to make a difference in the grandkids' lives, and I would like to see connections starting to be made, whether it's reconciliation with the child, your adult child, or for the meantime, until you and your children can find a way to reconnect again, you still could have access to your grandkids, because again, they're innocent in all of this. They have nothing to do with the reason why your kid is mad at you. So that's what this channel is going to be about. If you're interested, like I said, please subscribe. Eventually, I'm going to have some resources. I'm building my website currently, so that I want to create a community there where people can come and collaborate, share some information, and I'll have links and stuff on my website to resources and maybe some tools to help you cope. And you know, I'm into design, so I'm going to be making like t-shirts and things like that. And I think t-shirts is a great way to spread the word. So I'm designing some t-shirts about grandparent alienation, and so people can wear them, and other people can say, hey, you know what, that's happening to me. You know, what are you doing about it? So I just want to bring it. I want to expose it to the light is really what I want to do. So again, if you like what you're hearing and you would like to come along with us for the ride, please subscribe and leave a comment and let me know how we're doing. If you want me to touch on a different kind of topic, if you have some questions, I'd be happy to connect you to some resources. Okay, that's all I had to share for today. Again, my name is Annie Kamai, and welcome to Grandparent Alien Nation. Like I said, I hope you like what I did there. Alienation. Anyways, I will see you guys on the next one. I'm hoping to do a video like every day, just chit chat for about 10 minutes. All right, take it easy, guys. See ya.